We're going to talk about proving lines are parallel today. So the converse of the corresponding angles theorem. So if you remember, parallel lines gave us that the corresponding angles were congruent. So if two lines and a transversal form corresponding angles that are congruent, then the lines are parallel. So if I know that 1 and 5 are congruent, then I know line AB is parallel to line CD. All right. Which lines are parallel from the given angles? So now I have 1 and 9, okay? So I'm going to kind of circle them so we have a little bit better view here. So 1 and 9, those are corresponding. So here I have, so I'm ignoring this line here, so I have A is parallel to B. So this says A is parallel to B. What about 11 and 3? So here's 11 and 3. Once again, here's our transversal, here's our lines. So this is also A is parallel to B. 1 and 3. Okay, so now we're here. So here's my two lines, there's my transversal. So I have D is parallel to E. And 1 and 16. Now this one's a little tricky because a lot of times people will go, oh, well, both of these have to be parallel. Well, the problem is we actually just don't know that, okay? So we don't know that actually these two lines intersect because it could look like something like this. Okay, and then I could have something, so like if this was angle 1, then I could have 16 out here. We're slightly off to where we don't know. Okay, so let's say it's like this. So here's 16, so they're just slightly off. Okay. All right, the converse of the alternate interior angle theorem. If two lines and a transversal form alternate interior angles that are congruent, then the two lines are parallel. Okay, so angle 4 is congruent to angle 5. Now I know AB is parallel to CD. Converse of the same side interior angle postulate. If two lines and a transversal form same side interior angles that are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Okay, angle 3 plus angle 5 equals 180. Now I know AB is parallel to CD. Alternate exterior angles. If two lines and a transversal form alternate exterior angles that are congruent, then the two lines are parallel. Okay? 1 and 8 are congruent, so therefore AB is parallel to CD. A flow proof. In a flow proof, arrows show the logical connection between the statements. Reasons are written below the statements. So in a 2-column, we put them left and right in columns. The flow proof, what you're going to do is you're going to write your information, circle it, move it on. Okay. So here's a flow proof of the alternate interior angles here. Okay. So here I have angle 4 and angle 5 are congruent. I want to prove that those are parallel. Okay. So my first thing is given. 4 and 5 are congruent. So here I boxed it off. I wrote my reason below it. Okay. So my next step is angle 1 is congruent to angle 4. Okay. Those are vertical angles. Okay. Now I would say angle 1 is congruent to angle 5 because of substitution. So notice how this is kind of flowing here. And then I have a last one. These are parallel. AB is parallel to CD because if corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of a flow proof there. Okay, so now we're going to use algebra in this to kind of show that these are parallel. So it says find the value for x for which the lines will be parallel. Angle 1 is 55, angle 5 is 3x minus 2. Well, remember, to make these parallel, 1 and 5 have to be equal to each other. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go 3x minus 2 equals 55. Now we're going to solve algebraically. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. 3x equals 57. Divide by 3, x equals 19. And there's my value of x to make these be parallel. Okay. Next one is 3 and 5. So I have 3 is 2x plus 9, 5 is 111. So what's unique about 3 and 5? Well, 3 and 5 add up to 180. So angle 3 plus angle 5 equals 180. 2x plus 9 plus 111 equals 180. 2x plus 120 equals 180. Going to subtract off my 120. 2x equals 60. Divide by 2. X equals 30. Okay? So that would also show that AB, because now I have supplementary angles there. What be a pirate afraid of? The dark. What be a pirate's favorite class? Art. So that's proving lines are parallel.